holidays are upon us, and I've got my mind switching between preparing for Thanksgiving, thinking ahead for Christmas, as well as preparing for my oldest daughter's departure for her 18-month mission for our church. She'll be leaving very shortly, and I'm finding myself wanting time to just slow down, even while watching the season change so quickly. We wake up to frosty grass now. The majestic Rocky Mountains are now topped with snow, and we are trying to prepare for winter as we kind of struggle to keep up with all the falling leaves. We have so many trees on this property and so much yard work to do before we are blanketed with snow. We are going to be spending some time in the kitchen today together as I want to get ahead of some Thanksgiving meal prep. I've convinced my girl to help me in the kitchen with filming and cooking, and I'm so excited for the day. I find I want to treasure up every moment I can with her, and I'm glad to have you join us as well. If you are new here, my name is Cami, and I am the creator behind the blog and YouTube channel Tidbits and Company, where I love to share inspiration for the keeper of the home. You can find all my content at tidbitsandcompany.com. But I am in charge of making some of my holiday favorites for the Thanksgiving meal, and luckily they all freeze really well. So I'm prepping them today so that when Thanksgiving comes, they will be super easy to warm up or just finish the cooking process. So I'll be sharing with you how I make my extremely moist and delicious pumpkin rolls. They're like pumpkin dinner rolls made from freshly milled flour. My family loves these. The addition of pumpkin makes them so moist and delicious. I'm going to share with you how I make my processed sugar-free cranberry sauce, as well as my all-time favorite sweet potato casserole. Now, all these recipes will be linked down below, and I hope you give them a try at some point during the holiday season. Let me know if you do, and I would love to hear if you have a holiday meal that you always love to cook up. Now, I'm not quite ready to decorate the house for Christmas with so much going on in our family life right now, but I've been cleaning and swapping out some furniture to set the stage for when I'm ready to pull out all the Christmas bins. We get to do some fun furniture swapperoo today. I'm really excited about it. The video sponsor for today is Cheetah Living, and they have sent me the Ohana modular sofa to try out in our space, and I was all up for the experiment. So in our living room, we currently have the IKEA Upland 3-seater sofa. It's IKEA furniture. I wouldn't say it's like top quality, but it's served us well so far. I did buy a custom slipcover for this IKEA piece. It is a wool slipcover, and while I love the texture, it is a little rough and the kids complain about the comfort a little bit. So I'm excited to try this Cheetah. We'll have to talk in the comments and discuss which style you like better. I'm definitely going to feel out the Cheetah Ohana sofa and see which one is more comfortable, but style is also important to me. So this will be just a fun challenge, and definitely let me know which one you prefer in the comments below. Regardless, I feel like an extra sofa is a huge blessing because we are gearing up to make over the horse barn into kind of a studio apartment with a commercial kitchen so that we can make products for our lavender blue farm in a commercial kitchen. So that is on the horizon, and we're gonna need a little sofa for that space. So we're gonna use both of them, but let's see which one looks the best in here for now. As we're unboxing this sofa, let me tell you a little bit about this Ohana one. I was really drawn to it because of the cushions. They look so comfortable. I believe it's like a foam layer and then it's topped with like a polyfill layer. So the cushion is just plump and it looks so comfortable. I can't wait to sit on it. I selected the fossil gray linen. They have like a creamy linen colored one as well. But I really liked the charcoal gray in the Upland sofa that we had here. I think it goes really well with the room. It kind of reflects back on the darker brick that's across from it. So I wanted to stick with the gray color. Plus, it's a lot easier to keep clean. Speaking of keeping clean, another thing I love about the Ohana sofa is that the cushions are reversible and machine washable. So if they get dirty, which they will inevitably do when you have kids and pets in the house, you can just zip them off and wash them. You can reverse them to get some longevity if one side of them gets dirty. That is a huge, huge feature that I look for in my sofas. I want it to be washable. That's why I'm always gravitating towards slipcovers. And as you're seeing us put up this couch, if you really like this style, just know that it's a modular version, which is awesome because you can play around with the layouts. If you need it kind of L-shaped for your space, you can do that. You can just do the 3-seater like we did. There's a lot of options as far as like entertainment consoles and different things you can do to the Ohana line. So it's really customizable that way, which is great when you're working with different spaces. And did I mention this is a reclining sofa, which my family's super excited about. Sometimes it's just really nice to put your feet up. So you need like a 2-inch wall space between the back of the sofa and the wall, which I think is great because I do want it kind of up against this wall still. But then we have the option to reclining in this sofa in this living room, which I know everyone is gonna love around here. The Ohana also has ample room as far as depth, width, and height, so that's something you want to consider. I know it can be scary to buy furniture online, but what I actually like to do is go furniture shopping and sit in sofas and find what kind of depth and height I prefer, and then when I'm shopping online, I can look for those specifications. Cheetah Living also sent us the Ella Gray swivel chair that they have, which I was very happy to try out. I've been trying to find a little furniture piece for down by our stairway, and this one was great. It's got a low back, but that's perfect for right here. I don't want anything too big and intrusive, and it adds one more little place for people to sit. I just love the little size, actually. I think it's gonna be a great grandkid chair someday, but it's also great for adults. It's fun to swivel in. I put a little pillow there, which adds a little bit to the height and back support. So if you're looking for a little accent chair, their Ella Grace is really pretty, and I love the fabric color and quality. And that's just something I have to mention. I feel like Cheetah Living is definitely a quality upgrade when we're comparing it to my IKEA furniture. So if that's something very important to you, I think you'll find a lot of great options at Cheetah Living. And a huge thanks to Cheetah Living for sponsoring this video. And you guys, let me know what you think about The sofa style, what do you think looks best in here? The IKEA, or do you really like the cheetah? I know the IKEA is more maybe of a traditional look, but the cheetah living is maybe a little more on the modern side, but I feel like the comfort is a little bit better. So hope you enjoyed that little couch comparison, and we'll get on with this video. I have to say, after living with this new sofa for a time, my kids absolutely love it. And they are begging me to keep the cheetah sofa in place. It is so cozy. My biggest holdup is not being able to have the coffee table in this room. Since it's a reclining sofa, it's quite in the way. But removing it has given us more space. So I'm still a little undecided what I will permanently do in here, but for now, this has been a fun change, and we are all huge fans. Let me know what you think looks the best. If you are in the market for a new sofa, I just want to let you know I'm very, very happy with the quality and comfort of this Cheetah Living Ohana sofa, and we love the Ella Grace armchair as well. You can find links to all these products down below in the description. Thank you so much, Cheetah, for sponsoring this video. While we are preparing this food, I wanted to talk to you about a comment I received in a recent video. As you may know, my focus and passion on this channel and vlog is to support and inspire the homemaker, or what I like to refer to as the keeper of the home. I was so inspired to read this comment from a sweet viewer who explained her stage of life to me. She has just graduated her youngest child from homeschool, which I can imagine is a huge, transitionary stage of life. I've only just graduated my first, and sometimes I feel like my world is slipping through my fingers. Is that normal? Let me know. But as I listened to her explain this new stage of life for her, I was fascinated when she commented that she has chosen to call herself the keeper of the holidays. And when I read that, my heart just leapt, and I just had to sit and think about what she said. How beautiful. The keeper of the home can also bear the title of the keeper of the holidays. And I imagine this can look differently for all stages of our lives. I can look back and see that I have carried the majority of this role in our family, as I do most of the holiday thinking, worrying, preparation, and just, making the magic happen. Though I do have to give credit to Mr. Tidbits for Easter. He loves that holiday and has taken the lead in making it a truly special one, as he often walks us through Holy Week with special lessons from the Bible. He does symbolic meals and an epic Easter egg hunt for all the children in our community. So I will let him be the keeper of Easter. But all the others seem to fall at my feet, especially this time of year. And yet I haven't been alone in that work. This is what I was thinking about as I read this comment. My wonderful mother has certainly been the keeper of the holidays for our extended family, and her efforts have held us together like glue. I never seem to do all that I wish I could do during the holiday season. It just feels like with the busyness of the day-to-day raising of children, I fall behind and my ideals are never met. But I now see it is really the efforts of my mother, who probably has a little more time than I have, but she has really made our holidays extra special through the years. When we reminisce of Christmas time, it is often in remembrance of the parties at Grandma's house, her really thoughtful gifts, and her messages of Christ that she often shares in our special Christmas Eve moments, as she calls them. Without her prompting us and all her effort, I'm not sure a complete Thanksgiving meal would even happen. And I wonder what memories we would even have. I'm just so grateful to my mom for taking on the role of keeper of the holidays. And I feel excited to do the same for my family when the time comes that I maybe will have more time on my hands to give it my all. I'm convinced whatever we can do in whatever stage of life we are in, to embrace our role as keepers is really important work with eternal significance. I hope you'll take a minute to think about what it means to be the keeper of the holidays for you. Like I did, after reading that beautiful comment left by one of my viewers, I went on a walk and just thought about it. The archaic definition of to keep is to have charge over, control, or to retain possession of? That gives you a lot to think about. My friend, you are tasked with the charge to keep and protect your holidays. That could mean you are in charge of building relationships, creating memories, or even keeping the world's influence and overconsumption out of your home for the holidays. Whatever that looks like for you, it is a noble work, and I pray that the Lord will be with us all as we try to do our best at it. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to be with me. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. I'm taking a couple weeks off of video making to give my all to my family so that I can keep our Thanksgiving stress-free, to prepare for the Christmas season, and to send my girl off to find those who are willing to hear her sweet testimony of Christ, and to find those in need of service and who need to feel of our Savior's love. I'm so excited for her, but this is going to be a huge change for our family, and I need a little time to just keep it special. But I'll be back before you know it to share our home for the Christmas season, all decked, and to leave you with more inspiration for the keeper of the home. Thank you for watching and for being here with me today.